Hello friends, welcome. So I'm really sorry there was a network error. That's why we couldn't start the session actually. So yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, so welcome to current economy of the day. I'm so sorry that the class got a little delayed. I'm really sorry. So yes, welcome to current economy of the day. So today we will be discussing about this topic, that is the IIP, Index of Industrial Production. So we will be discussing about the Index of Industrial Production, which is staying in positive territory for the second month at 3.6%. So the current affair is that the IIP, that is Index of Industrial Production, it's staying in the positive side. That is, it is staying positive or it's recording a positive growth. So a positive growth for the second month consecutively. So we will be discussing what is IIP and what does the data regarding the IIP reflect, or what does it mean. So the data regarding the IIP, what does it reflect about the growth of Indian economy or about the Indian economy as such. So we will be discussing that in detail. So let's begin. Before that, you know that just 6 more months for your UPSC CSE Prelims examination of 2021. So it's scheduled on June 27th. It's scheduled on June 27th of 2021. So just 6 more months and it's high time that you start your preparation. Yes, it's on June 27th. So we are here to help you in this journey. So you know, almost 10 lakh aspirants, they appear every year for this examination, and out of that only about 4.5 lakh people appear for the prelims exam, and about 12 to 13,000 of them get selected to write the mains examination, and about 2,000 people appear for the interview, and finally the selections are about 900. So you know what is the level of the competition. So the level of competition is very high, as you all might be knowing. So here we are there to help you. Now you have a vast syllabus to cover and there is only very limited time. The time is less and the syllabus is very vast. About 20 plus subjects are to be covered and 100 plus books have to be cracked or has to be covered. Then exams has to be given and you have very limited time. So 11 exams here, the prelims exam plus the mains examination, the papers, GS4 GS papers for your mains exam, plus 2 optional papers. Then you have an essay paper apart from this, and you also have compulsory papers. So yeah, so with this limited time you have to cover all these. So here we are there to help you. So we have this program, Let's Crack UPSC CSE 2021 with Champions. So this program, this starts on 15th of December. So it's a 6 months GS batch. This is for 2021 prelims examination. Those who are appearing for the 2021 examination, this course has been designed and it will be bilingual, a mix of Hindi and English. So here we are trying to cover the entire GS syllabus for prelims plus prelims test series, and about 500 hours of live classes will be provided, free PDF materials, and the schedule will be structured in the sense in the manner that it will help you to crack this exam. There will be dedicated doubt clearing sessions and the sessions will be handled by the top educators. And you also have a 6 months batch course for UPSC CSE Prelims, which starts on 14th of December, and it will be available bilingual, Hindi and in English. And you have a course for 2022, that is the next year, 2022, and it will also be available in bilingual, Hindi and English formats. Again for 2023, that is a 2-year preparation strategy, those who have a 2-year preparation strategy, especially those who are doing their final year graduation or anything, if they want to prepare or start their preparations now, we have this 2023 batch. This shall also be available bilingual, Hindi and in English. So these are some of our few top educators on Unacademy, a few of them. And little bit about our Plus subscription and the Iconic subscription. The Plus subscription, we are providing live classes, test series and unlimited practice test, and you will be having a structured schedule. It will be for 12 months, 24 months and also for 36 months. So according to your convenience, you can join any of the Plus courses. And Iconic subscription, the extra things that you will get in your Iconic subscription, you will be assigned with a personal coach who will be your mentor or guide throughout your preparation. A study planner will be provided, expert guidance and mains test series. So these are the highlights of your Iconic subscription. And if you want to join for any of this, either the Iconic subscription or the Plus subscription, you can join them. And if you apply my coupon code, that is Joicy10, Joicy 10, you will be getting a 10% extra discount on my course code or on my coupon code. So you can apply that. And also on the Plus platform, we are providing a large number of free classes, free special classes, which we call as special classes. So to unlock any of the special classes again, you can use my code, that is Joicy10. You can unlock the special classes as well on the Plus platform. So this is all, and these are the free learning platforms of Unacademy, the YouTube channel and the Telegram channel. Now we will come to the current affair, that is the economy of the day. But before that, if you have joined me in this class, if you are watching this class live, let me know, send me a hi, hello. Let's make it more interactive. And especially a subject like economics, it's a little bit technical, and I know there are so many students who does not come from economics background. So I want to make it more interactive, and I don't want this to be a one-way communication. So those who are watching the classes, do send me hi, hello, and let's make it an interactive session. Come up with your doubts, come up with your queries and anything that you have when we discuss something. So please do feel free to ask me any doubts. It can be from the topic or anything general also, it's welcome. So please do make it a interactive session. So yes, let's start. Anshu, hi Anshu, good evening. And Ayush Rawat, good evening. Saddam Mullah, hi, hello. And Rohan Sharma is asking me whether I am taking course in Plus. I'll soon start, but not now. I'll be taking special classes from this month, but the Plus subscription courses I'll soon start taking. But right now on YouTube and some free special classes which will be free. You can access them using my coupon code. So Anshu, good evening Anshu. So yeah, let's start. So this was a big news actually, because this news, that is the IIP is staying positive for the second consecutive month. This is a good news for the economy, and also this is an important news for us because UPSC, if you check the previous year prelims papers, you will see that UPSC is actually checking your conceptual knowledge. So UPSC checks your conceptual knowledge. UPSC checks whether you are clear with the concept or not, and that is why many a times people or students go wrong with the economic questions. That is because the concept is sometimes wrong, or sometimes the concept is not very clear for you. What students try to do is they just try to mug up things. It can be possible for other subjects but not for economy. For economy, you should be very thorough with the concepts. You should be very clear with the concepts. Only then you will be able to make a good attempt in your prelims exam especially. So my attempt, humble attempt I will say, my attempt will be to make you clear with the concepts as we proceed with the current events. Every day we will be covering one important current affair from economy. I also have a schedule session at 9 o'clock in the other channel where I will be taking up the polity current affair of the day. So especially with regard to economics, my focus will be to make the concept clear for you both for prelims and for mains examination. And for economics, once the concept is clear, however the question is or whatever way the question is asked, you will be able to crack it. So let's see. Let's hope that we together can crack it. And yes. So anything if you want to know from my side, you can put it in the comment section. We will see that. So yes. Rohan, thank you, Rohan. Anshu is asking me, will you take course on economy daily? Yes, Anshu. Every day we will meet at 8 o'clock. So there will be one session at 8 o'clock where I'll be taking up economy of the day, or the most important economics article of the day. Sometimes it can be of the previous day also, because I have to do a lot of research to prepare the content. So sometimes it can be of the previous day, but I'll make sure that it will be the latest content. So let's start. So current affair, Ayush is asking me which channel, Articulate, Unacademy Articulate. So this is the channel where I'll be taking economic sessions. Okay. So I hope to meet you all every day at the same time. So do join the class every day if possible for the live itself, and tell your friends also to join. Okay. So let's come to the topic. So IIP, what is IIP? It's the Index of Industrial Production. Index of Industrial Production. Now, there were questions from IIP earlier in the UPSC Prelims examination. We'll come to that. Now, let's see the current affair first. The total industrial output so far in 2020-21 is now 17.5%, which is lower than April 2019 and to October 2019 period. Now, if we are making a comparison, so this is 2020-21 financial year. The current financial year is 2020-21. The financial year started on April. Yes, April 1st, and it will end on March 31st of 2021. So this is the current financial year that we are going through. Now, if we make a comparison with that of previous financial year, that is 1920 financial year, then the growth rate is less. Why? Because it was 17.5%. Now, as comparison to previous year, the growth rate is less. But why it is a positive news for us? Because it's in the positive territory. Now, what is meant by this positive territory? Positive territory means nothing, but the growth is positive. There is a positive growth. This is what is meant by positive territory. Now, I'll come to IIP and all. What is IIP and all that? Definitely we will be discussing. Now, the capital goods recorded positive growth for the first time in 21 months in October, but primary goods continued to record negative growth. So, capital goods in the last 21 months, the capital goods showed a positive growth. Now, capital goods, you know, they are durable goods which last for a long period of time, whereas the primary goods, they are in the negative growth territory. Now, intermediate good, it's 0.8% growth, which suggests that recovery is dissipated and uneven. Now, what does it mean? See, capital goods, there is a positive recovery or a positive growth. When it comes to primary goods, there is a negative growth. Intermediate goods, we cannot say anything, it's 0.8, which cannot be counted as very much positive. So, that is why it is said that there is an uneven growth. So, growth is very much unevenly distributed among various sectors or various categories. So, it's a very good news that the capital goods have moved into the positive territory. Now, the reasons you already know. Already there was a economic slowdown going on in India for the last 1 or 2 years, and added to that was the COVID issue. So the COVID pandemic. So economy had to go through a shutdown, which was very much unexpected and which was a real shock for the economy. That was one reason. Already the economy was going through a very bad phase of economic growth, unemployment. So all these put together, the demand was very less. So all these put together, the economy was already suffering. And in addition to that, the economy had to go through a series of lockdown and such events associated with the COVID-19 as well. So this is the current affair. Now, just for your understanding, I have given you this current affair. But what is important for your exam is the concept. What is IIP? What does a change in the IIP mean for the economy? And what are the reasons for the change in IIP? Whether it is positive or negative, what are the reasons? All these are important for your examination. So first, let us see what is IIP. So IIP is, as I said, Index of Industrial Production. So from the name itself, what is clear? It's an index which gives an account of the industrial production taking place in the country. So it's an index which gives an account of the industrial production happening in the country over a period of time. Now it's released by NSO, National Statistical Office. Of the MOSPI. MOSPI is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. MOSPI, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So NSO works under MOSPI. It works under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. The NSO releases the Index of Industrial Production, the IIP. Now, it's a composite indicator index that tracks manufacturing activity in different sectors of the economy. That is why the name industrial production. Industrial production means manufacturing sector. Industrial production or the manufacturing sector. So it's a composite indicator index, and it tracks the manufacturing activity in different sectors of the Indian economy. So it tracks manufacturing activity, and it gives a measure of the performance of industries during a given period in a chosen base period. So given period, and the comparison is made with the base year. So base year, a base year will be there, and based on the base year, the comparison for the given period is made. Suppose the base year is 2011-12, we will be comparing the present output, the manufacturing output, with that of the base year to make a comparison, what changes have been made. Now, a lag of 6 weeks is there in the publication of IIP data after the reference month ends. That means, for example, now we are in the month of December. Now, the December data of the IIP will be published only in the second week of February. There is a delay or a lag of 6 weeks. This is for compilation, comparison, etc. So, a delay of 6 weeks. Now, currently, the base year is 2011-12. So, 2011-12 is the base year currently at present for the calculation of IIP. Number of items are 399 under the 2004-5 series, that is the old series. Now, the number of item groups were increased to 407 under 2011-12 series, and each item group may consist of several sub-industries. So, we are now following the 2011-12 base year. So, under this, there are 407 items, and even within this 407 items, there are several sub-industries. Okay, several sub-industries are there. 407 items. Industry group that it measures are classified into broad sectors and use-based sectors. So, the industry group that it measures, they are classified into broad sectors and use-based sectors. Now, we will see what are these broad sectors and use-based sectors. Broad sectors, one is manufacturing, second is mining, and third is electricity. So, manufacturing, mining and electricity, these are the broad sectors. Now, we have the use-based sectors. They are capital goods, basic goods, intermediate goods, infrastructure goods, consumer durables and consumer non-durables. Now, see, broad sectors. So, broad sectors means that the broader classification. So, this is the broader classification of industries under IIP. Use-based sectors means based on the use. So, based on the use of those commodities, they are classified into capital goods. That is, the capital goods, they have a different use. Basic goods, intermediate goods, infrastructure, consumer durables, consumer non-durables. So, these are all based on use. These are all classified according to the use. Now, recently, the latest change that was made in 2017 in the IIP, in 2017, certain changes were made. One was the items introduced. New items were introduced. They were refined palm oil, surgical accessories, cement clinkers, and the items removed were chewing tobacco, toothbrush, calculators, fan, watches and pens. So certain items were added and certain items were deleted from the IIP, Index of Industrial Production, in 2017. Now, this is very important. Why? Because, see, this was the question asked in 2015. Yes, in the 2015 Civil Services Preliminary Examination, this was the question asked. So, the question exactly was, which of the following items from the Index of Industrial Production has the highest weightage? So, this was the question asked in 2015 Prelims Examination. So, this is important. But remember that even though we are discussing it today, the IIP data changes every month. So, it's important for you to go through the IIP data just before your examination. Just have a look at the weightage of IIP industries before the exam, because it changes frequently, but most of the time it remains the same, not major changes, but still it can change. So please do have a look at your IIP data before the exam. So this was a question already asked. So let's see. So first one is refined products, second one is electricity, third is steel, fourth is coal, fifth is crude oil, sixth is natural gas, seventh is cement and eighth is fertilizers. So there are 8 industries which are classified as core industries. So these are the core industries. So core industries. Now why are they called core industries? Because they contribute significantly to the IIP, Index of Industrial Production, and also that they are core industries because they have a significant impact on the growth rate of the economy. Depending on the growth rate of these industries, the overall growth rate of the economy is also decided. So they have a very, very significant role in the growth rate, in deciding the growth rate of the Indian economy. So that is why they are called core industries. So core industries means they have a greater influence on the growth of Indian economy. So they have a greater or a significant influence on the overall growth rate of the economy. So there are 8 core industries. So these are the core industries in the IIP. First one is refinery products with the highest weightage, 28.04. So highest weightage and lowest weightage, please do remember. First is refinery products and the lowest weightage is fertilizers. Electricity has a weightage of 19.85. Steel a weightage of 17.92. Coal 10.33. Crude oil 8.98. Natural gas 6.88. Cement 5.37. Fertilizers 2.63. So this is the weightage assigned. So highest weightage is for refinery products and the lowest is for the fertilizers. So refinery products and also for the fertilizers, highest and the lowest weightage. Please do have a look at it, and as I said, please do revise it before your examination because this can keep changing. So it depends on the time and depends on how the industries perform during that time. So please do have a check on this. Now we will come to the significance of IIP, which would be an important topic for your mains examination. So significance or the importance of IIP. So this is the only measure on the physical volume of production. Physical volume of production, that is quantity, in terms of quantity. So this is the only measure on the physical volume of production. That is the output or the quantity is being measured here. Otherwise what happens? We have the GVA, we have the GDP. So all these measures the value, not the output. So GDP or GVA, it's all output into quantity or output into the money value or the price. So finally the sum is that the GDP or the GVA, it gives an outcome of the value of the goods and services produced in the economy, not the quantity or the output. So basically IIP, Index of Industrial Production, is the only measure which measures the physical volume, that is in terms of quantity or in terms of output. The other measures that we have like the GVA, the GDP, etc., they measure the value. It can be output into price or quantity into price. Now, the IIP is also important and significant in the sense that it's used for estimating the GVA of the manufacturing sector quarterly. The GVA, that is the gross value added. The IIP data is used for estimating the gross value added of the manufacturing sector quarterly. Quarterly is in 3 months. And we have 4 quarters in a financial year. One financial year that which starts from April 1st and ends on 31st of March. So, there are 4 quarters of 3 months each. So, for every quarter, the manufacturing sector growth or the GVA, the gross value added of the manufacturing sector, it's calculated based on the estimates of IIP. And again, it's used by the government agencies like the Ministry of Finance, Reserve Bank of India, etc. for policy making. So, policy making, when it comes to Ministry of Finance, it's basically the fiscal policy of the Government of India, and Reserve Bank of India, it comes up with the monetary policy. So, both fiscal policy and monetary policy, it's based on whatever policy the government and the RBI takes. It's based on the growth of the economy and the inflation. So, regarding growth of the economy, IIP gives a significant output or data regarding that. So, IIP provides significant data to the government and to the central bank to undertake policy measures or policy making, because it gives an outcome or it gives a picture about the output produced by the manufacturing sector. So, that's again very important. It's used in the calculation of quarterly advanced GDP estimates. The advanced GDP estimates, that is the AE, that is advanced estimates of the GDP. It's calculated considering the IIP, Index of Industrial Production. The index is used. Again, the business analyst, financial experts and private industry also use the IIP data for various purposes. Especially if we talk about a very good example, it will be investment decisions. The investment decisions are made on consideration of the IIP data. IIP data gives a clear account about the growth, the trend of growth in an economy with regard to its manufacturing sector. So, whether the manufacturing sector is undergoing a positive growth or a negative growth, it can be clearly understood from the IIP data. So, if an economy is progressing in its manufacturing sector, the IIP will show it. And if IIP shows positive signals, it's a boost to the businesses or for the investors to make further investments in the economy. So, business analysts, financial experts, private industry, investors, all of them use the IIP data for various purposes. So, these are the significances of IIP. So, my idea was to make the concept of IIP clear for you. Whatever can be asked in the prelims exam and the mains examination, and we did it based on the current affairs. So, we will be doing the same thing. Every day we will pick up the most important economics current affair of the day, and based on that we will be discussing the prelims and the mains perspective of that topic. I hope this session was helpful to you. So, every day at 8 o'clock we will be having around 25 to 30 minutes session. I hope you will all join the session from tomorrow, and you will also tell your friends to join for the session. I will just take up the comments before I wind up. And if you have anything more to ask, you can put them in the comment section now. I will be taking up your comments now. Okay. Tushar is asking me whether he should give the prelims in 2024. So, it all depends on, your circumstances, whether you are still pursuing your graduation or whether you are working or on your plans. It depends on that. Divisha, hi Divisha. And Anshu is asking me purchasing managers index and IIP, what is the difference? Yes, both of them are different. Purchasing managers index is PMI. So, I'll just briefly explain PMI. I have to find some space to write. Okay. So, the difference between PMI and IIP. So, Purchasing Managers Index or the PMI, it's basically, PMI is basically the services sector plus the manufacturing sector. So IIP is only the manufacturing sector. This is the basic difference. Purchasing managers index means it considers the services sector as well. So it's actually a diffusion index, because here the services sector is also included, but whereas in case of IIP only the manufacturing sector is included. So this is the difference. Now yes, Anshu, then Digvijay is asking me, said namaskar, hi, namaskar. So yeah, any more doubts or anything that you want to clarify from my side, you can just put it up in the comment section now. And one more time regarding the Iconic subscription and the Plus subscription. So we are providing Iconic subscription and the Plus subscription. Okay. So in the Plus subscription, you will be getting the live classes, test series, and it can be for 12 months, 24 months, or even for 36 months. And somebody was asking me about giving the exam in 24. So they can actually, if they want, they can go for 36 month subscription also. We are providing that. Okay. So yes. One more doubt. Who is publishing the purchasing managers index? It's published by ISM, and it's also, it's also a monthly compilation or a monthly index. It's published by ISM. Now again, any more doubts? So Anshu, I hope it's clear for you. PMI. So ISM is Institute of Supply Management. So ISM, Institute of Supply Management. Okay. I'll just write down. So Institute of Supply Management. Okay, Anshu is asking me regarding the polity classes. Okay, I'll just give you the channel name for polity classes. Okay, so polity classes will be on the other channel. So it's Unacademy, UPSC Current Affairs. So the channel name is, I'll write down, Unacademy, UPSC Current Affairs. So this is the channel name. Okay. So this is the channel where you will be having the polity classes, and it will be at 9 p.m. every day. So yeah, and this is the Plus subscription and Iconic subscription, and you can use my coupon code, that is Joicy10, Joicy 10, and to get an extra 10% discount. And I'll also be handling a few sessions, free special classes on our Plus platform. You can unlock the sessions by using my coupon code, that is Joicy10 again. This is my code, so you can use this code and you can unlock the special classes on our Plus platform. So that is all for today. I hope there are no more doubts or anything. So let's wind up for today, and I hope to meet you tomorrow the same time, 8 o'clock, in this channel, that is Articulate, Unacademy Articulate, and we have the other channel, that is Unacademy UPSC Current Affairs channel, where I'll meet you at 9 o'clock with the polity topic. So see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. Good night.